Hey guys, so this is another concept that I think it's really important to kind of, I would say, be aware of. And I think a lot of guitar players are not really aware of rhythm because, if you're a drummer or a bass player, that's what you do. But as a guitar player, there's other things that you can do. And rhythm is really important, but it's not the first thing that will come to mind when you start playing guitar. So I think if you just have a little bit of focus on it, I think you can gain a lot from it, especially if you want to try to develop very simple ideas and just kind of bring them more to life. So I'm just going to show you a very simple exercise. I'm just going to take a metronome. Always good to play an exercise with a metronome. I'm going to take an A minor pentatonic scale. So I'll just play the scale. That's kind of boring, correct? You can do it 8 notes. If you're really fancy, you can do it 16s or triplets. I don't know what I'm doing. But that's not going to get us really far because it doesn't sound musical. It just sounds like we're playing a scale. Now, a lot of the exercises that everybody does are exercises. You practice a scale, you practice a pattern. The idea is how you're going to put it into your playing, and that's where rhythm gets to be very important. So I'm going to take the same scale, the same shape, and I'm going to just start thinking rhythmically about it. And you'll see that it doesn't sound, and still over a metronome, you see it doesn't sound like an exercise anymore. It sounds more musical. I'm playing with a scale now. So all I did was I barely moved out of the shape. I just pretty much played up and down and didn't move much, but the idea is like the more you dig into the rhythm part, the more your scale, you kind of basically dig in more into the scale and you kind of suck the juice out of it, really. You kind of start to play music with it. And I think that's really powerful. I think a lot of the blues guys doing it without purpose, like without really trying to do it. I think that's what I got from listening to somebody like Albert King playing. It's like, he played those things. That's very rhythmical for me. I can play on this note for a while. You see, you kind of sucking all the juice out of those three notes. And a lot of it has to just do with thinking rhythmically about stuff. So you just have to kind of start to think about this, to just kind of have it in your head that when you're playing any patterns that you're playing, or just in general, if you're in a rut and you play the same stuff you always play, you go like, oh, I'm playing the same thing. Then if you start just thinking about rhythmical stuff, you'll break out of that habit. And I found it to be super powerful for even playing 3 notes. Again, I'll put the metronome. It's very lyrical too, like it sounds like a voice. It's like you're actually saying something with a rhythm, And on and on. So I think if you really dig into that, you're going to find a lot of information, a lot of stuff that you can do with that.
Cool.
Cool.